The first lie you tell yourself is that you're doing enough. You're not. Every single day, you tell yourself you're doing the best you can, but you're lying. The truth is, if you were doing the best you can, you'd be seeing results. If you were doing everything possible, you'd be advancing, getting closer to your goals, making things happen. You can't fool the world. You can't fool your friends. And you certainly can't fool yourself. Deep down, you know the truth. You know when you're slacking off, when you're choosing comfort over commitment. And that's the hardest part of growth, being honest with yourself. You have to stop lying to yourself. You have to stop pretending you've put in the work when, in reality, you haven't. You haven't. Do you know why most people never reach their potential? Because they tell themselves they've tried when they haven't even scratched the surface. You haven't tried until you're out of excuses. You haven't tried until you've exhausted all your options, pushed past all your doubts, and worked so hard that you're not even sure where the day went. You haven't tried until you've given more than you thought you could. And don't even get me started on the lie of, I'll start tomorrow. That's the greatest myth of all. Every day that you say that is a day you've wasted. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Tomorrow is just another excuse to delay your greatness. The time to act is right now. So the first thing you need to do is stop lying to yourself. Stop saying you've tried when you haven't. Stop saying tomorrow will be better, because today is your chance. Right now is your opportunity. The moment you realize that is the moment your life starts to change. Self-discipline is the foundation of everything. If you don't have it, you're not going anywhere. People who succeed aren't lucky. They're disciplined. They wake up early when they don't feel like it. They put in the work when they're tired. They keep grinding when others have given up. Why? Because they understand one thing. Success is built on small, consistent actions, not grand gestures. Discipline is what gets you through the days when motivation runs dry. Motivation is fleeting. It's a wave, a high that comes and goes. You can't rely on motivation to achieve your goals. But self-discipline, that's like the foundation of a skyscraper. It's what keeps you standing tall, no matter how bad the weather gets, no matter how high the winds blow. When motivation dies, discipline is what gets you up, gets you moving, and keeps you grinding. If you want to see the real power of self-discipline, think about the people you admire. The entrepreneurs, the athletes, the top performers. They didn't just get there because they were good at what they do. They got there because they stuck with it. When the competition was taking a break, they were still putting in the hours. When everyone else was partying or taking time off, they were honing their craft. Self-discipline is about the long game. It's about doing what's necessary even when you don't feel like it. 'Cause guess what? Nobody cares how you feel. Your dreams don't care about your mood. Your goals don't care if you're tired. Life is not going to bend to your whims. If you want something, you have to work for it consistently. Relentless pain is your greatest teacher. If you want to achieve anything significant, you have to be willing to endure the discomfort, the pain of sacrifice, the pain of rejection, the pain of failure, the pain of pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your ally. People talk about the easy road, but the easy road doesn't exist. The moment you choose comfort over challenge is the moment you begin to lose. The moment you choose to avoid the grind, the hustle, and the battle is the moment you choose mediocrity. You cannot win without pushing through pain. Think about the people who inspire you the most. Did they get there because everything was easy? No, they got there because they embraced pain, because they understood that pain is the price of growth. If you're not experiencing discomfort, you're not growing. You're stagnant. And stagnant equals failure. Embrace the discomfort. Embrace the struggle. It's part of the process. Every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt is an opportunity to become stronger, sharper, and more determined. It's like lifting weights. You can't grow without pushing your muscles to the limit. The same goes for your life. You cannot grow unless you push yourself past your limits. So next time you feel that resistance, that urge to quit, remember, pain is the price of success. It's not a reason to back off. It's a reason to lean. The world today is designed to distract you. Phones, social media, notifications. It's a constant barrage of noise. People are so distracted that they can't focus for more than a few minutes. And in a world full of distractions, your ability to focus is your greatest weapon. Your greatest weapon. Focus is what will set you apart from the masses. The people who make it to the top are the ones who can shut everything out and focus on the task at hand. They can block out the noise. They can say no to the distractions. They can ignore the irrelevant and put all their energy into the thing that matters most. But here's the problem. Most people can't focus. They hop from one task to another. They start something, get distracted, and never finish. They are constantly seeking stimulation, looking for the next big thing. But here's the truth. If you're jumping from one thing to the next, you'll never master anything. If you want to get ahead, you need to learn how to focus. You need to train your mind to shut out the distractions and put your full attention on the task at hand. Whether it's building your business, mastering a skill, or working on your physical fitness, focus is the key to success. Without it, you're just spinning your wheels. Focus is the difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck. If you want to move forward, if you want to make meaningful progress, then you need to learn how to block out the noise and focus like a laser on your goals. Accountability is everything. You can't achieve anything on your own. You need people around you who are going to hold you accountable. It's too easy to lie to yourself, to make excuses, to slip into bad habits. But when you have someone who's watching, someone who holds you accountable, it changes everything. Indeed. Accountability forces you to show up. It forces you to put in the work. It's the difference between talking about your goals and actually achieving them. When you're accountable to others, you can't just hide behind your excuses. You can't just give up when it gets hard. You have to keep going because you know someone else is counting on you. But don't just rely on others for accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Set standards that you refuse to break. Tell yourself that no matter what, you will hit your targets, you will meet your goals, and you will keep pushing forward. Accountability isn't a choice. It's a necessity. If you want to achieve greatness, you need to surround yourself with people who will hold you to your word. They will push you when you want to quit. They will remind you of your potential when you forget. And together, you'll achieve things you could never do alone. The role of persistence is the difference between someone who succeeds and someone who fails. It's the ability to keep going when everyone else has quit. It's the willingness to keep showing up, even when the results don't seem to be coming fast enough. It's the commitment to never give up, no matter how hard things get. Think about the most successful people you know. Do you think they succeeded because everything was easy? No. They succeeded because they were persistent. They refused to quit. They kept going, even when it seemed like the odds were against them. Persistence is about resilience. It's about bouncing back from setbacks and not letting failure define you. It's about keeping your eyes on the prize and refusing to be deterred by obstacles. So, when things get tough, when you feel like quitting, remember, persistence is what will separate you from the crowd. The people who keep going, who push through, are the ones who eventually achieve greatness. Is the final question you need to ask yourself every day. Did you try? Did you give it everything you had? Did you push through the discomfort? Did you stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep grinding when everyone else gave up? Because at the end of the day, the only person who can stop you is you. If you're not where you want to be, it's because you didn't try hard enough. It's because you made excuses, you procrastinated, or you allowed distractions to take over. You have one life, one chance, and you're responsible for what you do with it. So stop lying to yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop making excuses and try. Try like your future depends on it, because it does. The time to act is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when it's convenient. Right now, So I ask you again, did you try? If the answer is no, then get up and start trying because your dreams won't wait for you, and neither should you.